Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Got a new project in today. Picked it up yesterday from Cicero, Indiana. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not, but found ourselves a 2020 Nissan Rogue SV all-wheel drive. It's silver. I know it doesn't look that way right now, but it is silver. It's got 24,000 miles on it. Looks to be a really clean little car. Obviously, you can tell it's the body shop special. And you know I like the body shop specials, but I also don't like side hits. I don't know how bad it is yet. I haven't even looked at it yet. So we're going to, first things first, I need to figure out how to get it off the trailer because the steering is no longer hooked to the steering, if you know what I'm saying. This wheel obviously has quite a bit of damage to it, and the tie rod's broke. So I'm going to jack it up, get the tire off, and see what we got to do to get this thing mobile. So hang tight. That's an issue. So yeah, that strut, that took quite the hit there. Kind of leaning in a little bit. And you can see our steering issue here is Bluetooth right now. And we're going to figure out a temporary repair for that. So let me get a few things set up and basically just going to weld that back together and back it off the trailer. Well, it's better than it was. So we're going to have, we'll be able to drive it straight, we'll be able to turn to the right, but if I turn to the left, it's hitting the sway bar end link there. But it should be enough to, basically we can't turn left, we can only turn right. So to fix this situation, obviously we're just going to order a complete right front suspension corner. The lower control arm's not damaged, it's just the strut mainly. But I've learned from the past, if the strut's bent, the spindle's probably damaged too. So we'll just replace everything, and that should eliminate all our issues. So like I said, the body shop already tore this car apart, so I really don't know how the accident was or what's involved. I know the doors are inside the car. They are damaged, but I don't know how bad. But it must have been close to totaling it, but not enough, because if you see, when the insurance adjuster starts marking out this little stupid crap here, and this little scratch here, and the little nick in the bumper here, and the scratch there, can you see it? Because it's not even scratched. In the dirty mirror, oh, a little scuff. That's how you know it wasn't totaled. So they had to come up with everything they could to get the repair value up enough so they could total the car. Which is fine, works good for me, but that's why our insurance premiums are the way they are, because they're not fixing them. They come up with any reason they can to just total them and be done with the situation. Anyways, let's get this thing unloaded. Well, it worked. Barely. About to push the ramp right off the trailer, but whatever. It's on the ground now. Alright, well, let's get the straps off it. I want to inventory what we have, see what kind of damage we have. Like I said, I don't even know what I'm getting into yet, but I got a pretty good idea. Well, I tell you, they must have got paid hourly to tear this thing apart. I mean, they got the window regulators out of the car. Look at this though, huh? They did a good job. Took the trim off the top of the door. You guys are crazy. The mirror? I mean, it's broke. I was kind of hoping the mirror was in here and not broke, because that's probably a little expensive. More bags of parts. I don't know why they did this. You just pull this out of here. It unplugs. Work smarter, guys, not harder. Got the mirror cap. Covers for the lug. Oh, these are the bolts for the luggage rack. That's what they are. Now, there should be nothing wrong with the front end itself. The grill, the $130 emblem, the camera's in it, so that's all good. I don't even really see anything wrong with the wheel. Still got air in it. The bumper cover is damaged. Wasn't expecting that. Oh yeah, took her right in there, didn't it? Okay. It wasn't damaged that bad, but it is scratched. But they just folded it up so bad that now it's junk. Hey, here's the mirror. Okay, why did you take the mirror apart? Man, these people are weird. I mean, the lens is cracked. I bet they broke. I bet they cracked it taking it off. I bet it wasn't broke. Oh, the lens on the blinker. See the little X there? Yeah, we're not fixing that. That'll wipe right off there. So there's the front door. And yeah, it took a pretty good hit. And there's the other door. Like I said, it's just kind of kicked in the bottom there. We're just going to get 2 used doors in color and bolt them on, paint it, be done with it. Alright, that's all our parts. I'll inventory that and get a hit list of what I need to order. And then let's look at damage here. Why did we total this thing? So it looks like something hit right here. And it's got that buckled just a little bit. As far as the front, we got just a little bit of damage there. And it says the hinge is twisted. And it is. You can see the pucker right there. So we'll throw that on the frame machine, pull that back out. It'll be fine. We've already done that repair a couple times, but we ain't building no show car. Say that every time. Well, it's Tuesday morning. We are back in the shop today. Yesterday we went and picked up 2 new doors. So we got the passenger rear on, and the passenger front sitting here. It's ready to go on next. I still got to do a little framework down on this lower hinge area here. It's got just a little pucker right here. I just need to pull it back out a little bit. I've dealt with those multiple times in past videos. But we have an issue. Like I said, I picked up these doors yesterday. They only charged me $700 for both doors in color. And it was about an hour and 15-minute drive one way to get them. So, oh, that's a pretty good deal. But, you know the old rule. It's too good to be true, right? Now we got the door on the car. I don't know if you can see. I mean, I seen these scuffs here, and they're just on the surface that'll probably buff off. But this thing is hammered with hail damage. And the front door is not any better. It's you probably won't even pick it up. It's very small hail, but it's a lot of it. So I called the yard that I got them from. Problem is there's no other silver doors in the area. It's like another 2-hour drive to get 2 more doors, and they're like another $400. So I called the yard, talked to them. We're going to see if we can work a deal out here. So I called my PDR guy this morning. He's going to come over tomorrow morning. Look at him. I'm pretty sure he can fix this. I just don't know what it's going to cost. But it is what it is. If he fixes it and they pay the bill, I'm still square. So it doesn't matter to me. So that's what we're doing. We're going to continue on. I also have a left front fender in color. I actually bought that for another car that was supposed to be white. They sent a silver one. So I've had this fender for like 2 months, which was kind of the main reason I bought this car, was just so I could use up that fender. Anyways, let's get the frame machine set up here. Do a little tugging. I don't think this takes much to pull these back out. Actually pretty good. I'm going to have him look at this spot right here. So on the back of the door there's a rubber thing, and when the door got smashed right here, it pushed this in, and there's nothing behind it. There is an inner structure back there, so I can't get into it, but I'm going to see if he can glue pull that, pop that back out a little bit. We'll take this little buckle out of here. It's got better corrosion protection with a dent in it than it does me going in there and doing all that repair work. That's my opinion of it. Not bad. Hinge definitely still needs to go forward though. little too much. There we go. Wiring. Let's see what happens on the window side of it. Locks and unlocks. Okay, both doors are locking. Front window works. Back window works. No airbag lights on. Okay, so with the key out of the car. Okay, that works. Okay, windows work, doors work, open, close, latch, line up, everything looks good. I'm not worried about the fender, that's an easy part. So, well, we're back on the road this morning. Mark, the dent guy, come out and took care of our doors for us Friday. Did a fantastic job as usual. But today, we need to get some suspension work back where it's supposed to be, because it ain't good right now. So we got a new strut. A new used strut, came from Florida, so it's pretty rust free. I mean, low mileage car, so I'm trying to keep it clean. We do got a new inner tie rod end. I did get a used spindle for it. Just usually if that strut is bent, usually the spindle is damaged just enough where when we take it into Jamie and have him align it, it's going to be off a half a degree. So I've learned a long time ago, if you have this issue, just replace it all, be done with it. So that's what we're going to do today. Well, that wasn't too bad. We don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need any of that. We just need the lower control arm. So now we just need to reassemble our new one. What I've learned in the past is to start that bolt and then kind of always leave the socket on that bolt so the bolt doesn't fall out in the side of the cowl, because that's always fun. And from there, oh, it already fell out. Bastard. Oh, what to do. So we will attempt to magnetize it. And hope it doesn't fall down into somewhere. Had it. We're winning, slowly, like that. Hey, we got her. All right, I'm gonna get the brakes put back on and throw the tire on, and we will be done with this process anyways. Then, I don't know, we'll figure it out from there. So, all right, we got our new suspension on, tire put back on, everything looks good. Almost every mark that was on that wheel was just transfer. So basically a little lacquer thinner took it right off. There's like a couple of very minor scratches. Again, we're not worrying about it. So, but as far as the paint, I mean, the color actually looks good. I wasn't concerned with anything on the color, but every panel has multiple scratches in it, and not deep scratches, not through the clear. There's like one maybe that's through the clear, but other than that, just a lot of light stuff. There's gonna be a lot of wet sanding and buffing to try to get them all out. I think it's faster just to respray the side of the car and be done with it. It's not that big of a deal. So I already wet sanded everything out 1000 grit. They already had everything torn apart to be painted, so that kind of helped my decision. So again, everything's sanded out 1000 grit, and then gray Scotch-Brite we're gonna do up and over the post there. That way I just don't have to worry about all the scratches. They'll all be buried in the new clear. I won't have to worry about it. So we're gonna set up on time lapse, get this thing masked up, and get going. Well, as you can see, we have it all masked up and ready to go. I've already got 2 coats of sealer on the new front bumper. Fixed a couple spots I didn't like. One scratch right here is a little deeper than it looked, so sanded that out. I do have just a little bit of DBC 500 mixed up in the gun because we're not doing a lot of blending in this particular setup. Just going to do a slight blend on the top of the fender, basically no base coat up here. And then no base coat around the back edge, around the back bumper area. That way you don't have to worry about the color changing, because this silver actually matches really good. So now that DBC 500, what that's doing is it's basically covering all of our scratches from our sandpaper. That way when we put the silver here, the fine metallics and stuff don't settle into those scratches. And you would see those scratches plain as day if you don't do that on silvers, light grays, stuff like that. But so we're going to put no base coat right here. We've already put DBC 500, which is a clear base coat. So we will not put any color there or any color around the back corner there. That way it doesn't change the color to the rear bumper or the hatch. Other than that, we're going to blast silver all the way down the side and let it go. So back out here this morning, car's all done for the most part. Paint turned out pretty good. So now pretty much the only thing that's left is to put it together. Now I did all the basic stuff already, like the inner fender well and all the boring stuff, but other than that, everything's ready to go. Just need to replace this headlight. The other one just had a broken tab on it, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Everything looks good there. Got our new mirror lens in from eBay. It's a perfect fit, looks nice. And remember the mark on here, that's why they tore it all apart. Yeah, little lacquer there and took it right off. It was just plastic transfer from whatever they hit. I don't know why they went through all that work. And that's why the mirror lens was broke. They broke it trying to take it apart. If they would have just wiped off lacquer thinner, would have saved themselves an hour jacking around. Got a little ahead of myself. Should probably put the grill in, right? Plug the camera in. Well, that's it for the assembly side, but anyways, I think everything's on. I need to order one little piece for that front inner fender well that I forgot, that I always forget. But other than that, a couple hours of cleaning, and tomorrow we'll run this thing out, get it inspected, see if we can get it into Jamie's and get alignment done, because we had to replace that tie rod end, plus we put all the suspension in the front of it. So definitely needs an alignment, get everything set there. Tires are good enough. Other than that, yeah, just a good cleaning, and this thing will be ready to go. So, I don't know, see you in the morning. Well guys, it's the next morning, and I can't get it aligned and I can't get it inspected because the title is not here yet. It's supposed to be here, but it's not here. So we gotta wait a few days for that to show up. So we're just taking this thing for a little rip around the block here, see how it does. I mean, right now it's driving great. A little pull to the right, but imagine that, I put a complete suspension in the right front corner, so that's to be expected. But other than that, super quiet, drives out fine, shifts fine, does everything it's supposed to do. So we'll take her down to the park here and get a few pictures of it and get it ready to go. Well guys, I think that's about it for this one. I got a couple things to finish up yet. Like I said, waiting on the title, should be here today, maybe tomorrow. Got a couple things to finish up on it, real minor things, and then I'm gonna get some pictures over here today. Got to send it over to a friend of mine. He's looking for a car, so I'm gonna give him first dibs on it. If not, I got a second person asking about it, so hopefully I got 2 people interested. We'll see how it goes. If not, we'll list it on the old marketplace and send her down the road the old-fashioned way. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Catch you on the next one.